All right, guys, welcome back to the In Memory of Tebowing Fantasy Recap Podcast. My name's Travis. I am your defeated champ here with co-host and producer Ben. Ben, how you feeling tonight, buddy?
Tough, tough loss for me, tough loss for you, but it's not really stopping us. We move forward. We're on to next week.
On to next week. I mean, if you're getting your first loss in week 8, it's a good trade off. So like you said, we're on to thinking about the playoffs and trying to make moves to be right in the playoffs. Our spot's pretty much secure.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. It is interesting the position that we're in. It's kind of like prepping for this. I was looking at things. You kind of mentioned it earlier today in our text messages about it's a little stagnant right now. We've got what it looks like 3 weeks left before playoffs start. Teams are kind of set. People aren't making as many moves. There's not as much hunger out there. Some of them are kind of knocked out. Knocked out. Basically, you got 1% chance for these guys, 6% chance at Kiki, us at the top at a 99% chance we're in playoffs. So there's not a whole lot of motivation from us in the top to do anything. And I think these guys in the middle are kind of just waiting and letting things play out. There's not a whole lot of big moves that are being made. So it's kind of interesting. We're at a weird little
it's a
stagnant
lull.
part where I think the hype is building for playoffs for you and I and Hunter, Austin, those of us that are in the playoffs, and then the other guys I think are just kind of waiting around to see if they make it.
Yeah, I mean, people like Barry and Trey are their rosters seem like they're locked, like they're not going to make any moves.
They
Um,
really shouldn't. At this point, it's kind of strange, but I think when you're out of contention, I don't really think you should make. You could do waivers maybe, but I don't think you should be making too many trades. It's kind of like not fair at that point. However, I'd love to get some of their guys, and there's other things to play for because we have side bets of total points for. So Barry's kind of trying to climb on that, trying to,
Where's he at? What's he above? Oh
he's
man,
like 80.
he's up 200 on Kiki. Yeah, Kiki's
Yeah, he's
wearing the
only 80
dress.
back from me, but he's still 200 back from you. So
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is just to avoid getting last, which Kiki
true.
is definitely gonna get that. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy
Yeah,
that
yes.
Kiki's behind Channing, and Channing missed like the first like 4 or 5 weeks of the year, and has passed Kiki up. That's pretty funny
Yeah.
actually. Uh, but all right,
Speaking
Ben.
of
Well,
speaking of Kiki, let me give you my let's just jump right into the bust team of the
all
week
right.
because that's exactly who it was. It was Kiki. He made a lot of moves. He's been trying to change things up, and some weeks it works, and this was just an example of a week where it didn't. So yeah, he kind of took a little ass beating here, 68.5
8 points.
points.
Tough.
That's really tough. Kiki, we're gonna need to see that chug this coming week. We'll throw that in there. And he's featuring my bust player of the week, Quentin Johnston.
Cute.
Obviously qualified for a bust player being the hype that he had, the start that he had to the season, and a game that you play and you don't get any points, you don't get any targets. What happened? That's a
Especially
game that's won with 37 points and you don't get any targets as a wide receiver. What's going
especially
on?
with his start like he had like
Yeah, he started well. You're pulling up his stats now,
yeah,
and
look at
he played
this.
52% of the snaps. So he played more than half the snaps. That was a decrease in his snap share in the past. But yeah, look at his first 4 weeks there, and then just
Had people
completely
thinking.
fell off.
Had people thinking that he was the wide receiver
Yeah.
one in that cohort, and it's crazy to think that he's kind of been replaced, not just like not getting his share, he's getting replaced after being such a dog at the beginning by this tight end. What is their
Oh,
new tight end's name?
Godston Gold,
Godston?
something like that. Um, just go back. There he is.
Where you saw
Oh,
him? I don't
I
see him.
thought so. I thought so.
I
Maybe
don't see
not
him.
though. I'll pull him up on here. I know he's on Marcos's team actually. He was on the bench last week. He
Really?
he
Okay.
was actually, you know what?
User.
He was actually a free agent after the waivers because I was browsing like Friday just before Marcos picked him up, and he was a free agent, and Marcos went and snagged him. Of course, he left him on his bench. Um, so he didn't get a chance to play. But it looks like he's got him in his flex spot. Gadsden,
GA.
GAD, yeah,
There he is.
GADSDEN, yeah. He's been balling
Yeah,
out, man. A
balling out.
ton of
8 targets,
targets,
9
getting some
targets, 5
touchdowns, touchdown
targets.
dependent a little bit, but
I
we,
mean, not in a PPR league. If you're
uh,
getting these
10,
kind
I
of
mean,
catches, 7, 7, 5,
yeah,
you're good.
yes and no, yeah,
Tight end.
a lot of yards in those catches, so that's really good for a tight end,
Yeah,
especially.
dude, guy's going crazy. Guy's going crazy. Has taken over his role. They people I listen to have been saying he's kind of similar to like an early Darren
Darren
Waller.
Waller. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
can
that
see that. I snagged
linky
him
kind of.
in another league. I'll hold on to him. Speaking of tight ends, it was National Tight End Day. We got to see a lot of action of the tight ends. I kind of got a feeling you might have a tight end somewhere
And
in your boom players.
I actually don't. Yeah, I actually
You
don't.
don't. You don't have Tucker
Uh,
Craft in there with
no,
two on the day.
Kraft was a thought. Definitely a thought. But he got featured earlier in the year. I think week
He
two, the
did. He
27
did.
boom. So 36 was a dog. But boom player of the week is the guy that ultimately gave me my first L. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, he did it
Saquon
to you,
Barkley
huh?
with his best performance of the freaking year, 36 on my noggin. And that's like Bigsby had 100 yards rushing. Like, what else would he have done? Like, if he
Right.
didn't get hurt. Like, Bigsby went for like 104 late in the game. So, like, I can't imagine what Saquon was going to be, but got a little. Look at this. This was like the second or third. This was the second play of the
Yep.
game.
This is when we
Early.
said he's back. Look at that. 14:51 left on the clock. This is so early. He takes it all the way.
I'm pretty sure I looked at it. That was like a 14-point play in like the
Yeah,
opening. Yeah, it was
it
something
it
like
was
stupid.
insanely
Yeah,
quick. Well, we do have a little bit of a boost in there for a big play
100-yard
being
rushing.
40 yard, 50 plus yard, and then hitting 100 yards rushing.
Yeah.
It was a real shame too. He left that game with a slight injury, but it wasn't a concerning injury. He kind of hopped
What
off
they
the field
say?
no problem. He was, obviously not needed at that point. But yeah, so is that's your boom
That's
player?
your boom
Any
player of
other
the week.
features?
Yeah, got a boom team of the week. Hunter back-to-back weeks, 152 has been kind of a wagon.
Yeah.
You ran into him. He has a really good squad. It's just sometimes they boom, sometimes they don't. This was with Gibbs on the on the bye and on the
Mm.
bench too. Imagine
Yeah,
what
but
Gibbs gives you.
James Cook did all the work
James
there, no
Cook did all
problem.
the work. And hey, once again, sorry about this video, viewers. That's what Twitter had. But similar to the Barkley thing, like
Yep.
this is like 14 points in just one play, and it's
Uh-huh.
hard to overcome this.
Let's run it. Yeah, and he cuts up the middle too. I love his cutback right there, and then just gone. And I
No
mean,
one even touched
like
him.
way gone.
Yeah.
Like
Enough
he
time to
got
do a flip in the end zone
yeah,
gone, like
yeah.
went with Hunter's 152, and I didn't realize Hunter was at 96% chance to make the playoffs until just now when we were going over
Well,
it.
yeah, that win boosted him up, and then a couple others that didn't get wins that kind of started knocking them out. Yeah, I would love to say that, of course, I lost to someone who put up 150, but I had a poor performance
But
regardless
still,
of.
you lost to. I mean, that was going to be a
Yeah, so
hard.
I could have had a good I could have had a good day and
Yeah.
still not won, so it's fine, but
I put
we're
up
okay.
130 against Russell and still
That's
lost. So
tough. Yeah,
130,
that's
yeah,
tough.
130 is a good
You,
score.
man, you're averaging like over 130.
130. My
I
lowest
think
score
that might be your
was
lowest.
it was my
That's
lowest
crazy.
130. It
That's
was my
crazy.
lowest.
Those low scores are yet to come.
Yeah, that's why I'm so happy about the 2-week playoffs because I'm gonna put 130 up on the board probably 2 weeks, like
That's
at
big.
minimum. Yeah.
That's big.
All right. Who's yeah, and you already went over the bus team with Kiki, correct?
I
Yeah.
did. I did. Let's touch on some injuries. We mentioned it a little bit with Saquon's. The biggest one, Scatterbo. That was
See if I can
man,
find it. Should I
heartbreaking
look for it?
injury, disgusting injury. Yeah, of course you can pull it up. We'll give a little viewer discretion advised. if you're if you're a little weak in the stomach, you may not want to watch
Dude,
this.
it was
You've
just a
probably seen
nub.
it by
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh man,
It's just a nub.
Jesus! Zoom in
Uh,
on it. That's so
I think
bad.
I can. Not on Twitter.
Oh God, no, just control zoom. You can't control scroll. Nope. There you
Yeah,
go. There you go. Oh
nasty.
man, dude, that I hate to see that. He's okay. not like, going to come back and play, but obviously not not like going to have to amputate it or nothing, but
Oh,
Jesus, that is tough. Giants can't catch a break, man. Can't catch a break with the neighbor's injury, which was a gruesome one too. Now Scatabo with an
can't have
injury.
nothing nice.
Um, couple other injuries we can touch on. Obviously, we mentioned the Saquon one, Judkins, a guy who's looking like a
AC joint.
prominent RB1 with a little bit of a shoulder. I think it was like a AC joint sprain. Did you see this one? I didn't see this one.
Yeah, I saw it. It doesn't look too bad. They're not gonna have it on here. It doesn't
That's
look
fine.
too bad. He just gets tackled awkwardly, and from what I've listened to on these like fantasy doctors or whatever they are, they're saying that they're just gonna basically probably give him some kind of like steroid, like or maybe not steroid, but like a shot, like a numbing medication, and then he's gonna play through it. It's mainly about a pain thing, so that's good news for
Don't
Jeff's.
love it, but yeah, it's not
No,
bad. It's not the
it's not the
worst.
one. They're probably gonna limit his
Um,
workload because of that. Yeah, he probably gonna get 20 touches. Like that'd be my like assumption. Like I mean, to be honest with you, I've been going back and forth on trying to trade for him and what I would give, and we're talking about being stagnant. Like I just don't know. Like it's hard to trade for injured players when you're like, especially this late into the
Very
season
tough.
for us. Yeah.
Very, very tough.
Um.
A
And
couple
yeah.
others, Terry
Yeah.
McLaurin, with a
Terry.
little bit of one, just whenever he was coming off of a really good game, put up a lot of points in that game. Um, Not too many other. Marvin Mims had a little one, but not too much that's on my radar. I think the biggest one was Scatabo, especially considering
Oh well.
that Tyrone Tracy Jr. was on the waiver. So
Yep. Let's
that's
get to
a
that.
that's a that's a difference maker. And Trey ended up picking him up. So obviously he's not going to a team that's going to compete, which is interesting. Dropped a bag on him as a couple of the others bid on too. I knew I wasn't getting him. I didn't even need to. I didn't even need to
Yeah,
waste
man,
any time
I
thinking
have been
about it.
second on so many players, like White second,
It's tough.
uh, not Toot, Vidal second,
It's tough.
Tracy second. Like I've
Mm.
just been getting outbidded this year, and I hope that having Fab going in the playoffs is going to be worth it, and I didn't just sit on it all year.
Yeah. Who's some other big ads here? We got the running
Uh,
back out of Chicago who went off a little bit. Kyle
no,
Munun guy.
they ended up dropped or Jeff dropped him. But I mean, this is just Jags defense, and then you picked up Dart, which is projected
Yeah.
21 on ESPN, which was interesting.
I got
Um,
Baker on a bye week. I had to get somebody. Really was looking to try to get a trade out of Barry. He's got two great quarterbacks, but a little stingy on the prices, and maybe I'm a little stingy on my guys. It is what it is. We got our
what
favorites,
I've
so
heard, I heard it was a Bucky and White for Lamar. It's not a bad trade. I
it's
mean,
not,
good
man. But
players, good players.
Bucky and my flex, I think he makes up more of the points than Lamar does over Baker. As long as Baker's balling. My biggest
I
thing is
would
that
have
I
said
don't
that
love having a
2 weeks
Baker,
ago.
Bucky, a Mecca stack. That's actually what killed me this past week.
Yeah.
He put up 4 points, a Mecca put up like six, and Rashad White put up a single digit two. Whenever you got three guys on one team, and they won too. Like they put up, I think, like 17 points to win the game or something. But when you got that many guys all on your squad, it's tough. If they have an off week, you're going to have an off week. So I'm trying to diversify a little bit, but I'm also not too worried about it. They have a promising playoff schedule, and those guys are all dogs. So
They are. I mean, does seem to that Mbuka's cooling off just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the insane start he had though, like only,
yeah.
there was some regression due.
Well, I'm really
Um,
not too concerned. Targets are still there. If you got a guy who's
no,
getting
targets are
12 and nine
beautiful.
targets,
Yeah,
I'm not worried.
he'll
That four
bust back
targets
through.
up there was after he was hurt. We knew he
Yeah,
wasn't gonna
and
play heavy
12
that
and
game.
9. It'll
Yeah,
get better. It'll
I
get better.
feel I feel great about it. I really do.
And then, like you said, the
Um,
playoff schedule is fantastic. 15, 16, 17. But I mean, in ours, it's what is it? It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But
yeah, there's a lot
championship
of
rounds, Carolina,
lot of
Miami,
opportunity in there. Yeah, yeah. I like
nice,
having Bucky in that too. Um, so
very nice.
yeah, looking forward to what's to come. Not too many other things we're taking off the waivers, just filling some spots. We're kind of getting into that, like we mentioned, that part of the season where there's not too much you can do. Most of the guys are already taken, and you're kind of just managing buys. You're managing defenses, kickers, things like that. So
Small bids. Small bids. Well, brother, let's talk about we talked pretty heavily last week on who we thought was going to be the top six and what order, and we all pretty much had consensus. So we're for relatively the same thing, but I mean it's pretty much solidified now that it's going to be, the top four here. You know, as close as you are to first, you're equally as close to fourth.
Yep.
So, that's interesting. I would have last week said it would be a guaranteed like me, you or Austin, and then fourth. But I mean, we
Well, I think
even
with these teams, there's no guarantee. You're talking about me and Hunter playing last week. We've already kind of shout out how like qualified his team is to make the playoffs. Same with all of ours. I don't think there's any guarantee in the number one, number two spots
no.
yet. After this next week or two, we'll start to see it. I don't. I still have a tough schedule in the sense that I still got to play Thorpe next week. So
Oh,
me giving him a loss would be big, but also, if I come out with a loss on that one, I know that I'm
oh, I'm
not taking the
happy
one
when
or
y'all
two
have to.
spot, and I'm not
Let's
too
go.
I'm not too concerned.
I'm
Play.
happy that y'all have to play each other. That's
I don't think I'm
awesome.
getting the bye, so I'm just focused on making sure I'm prepared for all the weeks of the playoffs. That's really where I'm at.
I
And curious to
mean,
see who's going to steal this number five and number six spot because you got a tie between Angel, Marcos, Jeff. You got Hunter and Channing sneaking up right behind them, and Kiki all just right behind. But Kiki, unfortunately, has fallen too low on points for, so that really diminishes his chances. Channing's close there too. Um,
yeah, that's why
but
their percent's
they've
so
got a
low.
shot. They've got a shot. What's Channing's schedule look like? Because I think I remember it being pretty favorable coming
I
down
thought it
the
was kind of
stretch.
tough. I thought. He's got me this week, which is, or no, me next week, which is tough.
Go to league and go to league schedule
We're
up
at,
top, where the green is up above. My team league players, the top order. Yeah, hit league, now hit schedule there. This will show you everybody. And let's scroll down and take a look at who's got the kind of final matchups. We're really eyeing on Angel, Marcos, Channing, and who's the other one? Jeff. So we're kind of
Jeff.
looking
Yep.
at this week in week 9, Jeff versus Barry. Barry could easily take a win there. He was so close to beating Austin last week, less than a point difference to
Ugh.
giving Austin another L, which would have been big for all of us. You got Austin playing who right now?
You
Me? That's okay.
right
That's
now.
what it is. Me and Austin this week. That's right. Yep. Austin and me playing this week. So that's going to be one of
Currently
us
got
is
10.
getting an L.
Yeah.
And you got Angel and Russell playing each other this week. So,
Yes. I
Russell
highlighted
comes
that.
out with a win there. That switches things up a little bit.
I mean, you got
Who
Channing and Kiki as well.
Channing
Like,
and
that's
Kiki.
big
So
implications. The loser, that's
very
probably
big.
done, like, for sure.
Very big. Very big. Maybe
Yeah.
Trey will pull one out this week. You never know.
Who's
Uh,
Trey playing?
you.
Oh, yeah, I'd be
coming
pissed if
down
I lost to
coming down
Trey.
the stretch. So then we have an Austin versus a Marcos, which is big. We've got Hunter and Kiki. If Kiki were to win this week and try to get in and give a loss to Hunter, that could be a big deal. Me and Jeff playing next
Ooh,
week.
tough schedule for
So
Jeff.
there's implications in there. That is a tough schedule. I think who does Angel play?
Angel
Angel plays Trey,
has
so
Trey. Good
potential for a
chance.
win there. You don't know. we writing Trey off. He hates it, but
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
help it when
dude,
you're in last,
he's
man.
lucky he's got to win. This was his win against Channing. I'm pretty sure it was.
It may have been.
Um, yeah, dude.
And then coming
You know how
into
much
the
I would have
last
clowned him.
week, Austin and Hunter play each other in the last week. Angel and
Yeah,
Channing, Jeff and
you got
Marcos play each other in
Russell.
the last week. Barry and Trey played each other in the last week. Look at that. That's a look ahead at what the
Hey,
Tulip Bowl might look like.
that's it.
Little
That's your
preview.
future punishment.
A little preview, and then me and Russell. So yeah, there's a lot to be mixed around still. These last 3 weeks are very important for seeding, and then for those last 2 to 3 spots that are getting filled. 2 spots
It's
really
gonna
is
be
all that's
interesting.
left.
It's gonna be interesting, man. Just looking at the projected playoff bracket, are you gonna do your tactic and go down to down here so you can
Oh,
play me with BMZ?
we're not
No,
close enough to make any of those decisions just yet.
I hear you.
Not likely. Not likely. It's not something that really pays off well for me. It could be a big risk. I mean, I'd love to see you in the championship. I'd like to just make it to the championship.
Feel ya.
So I'm gonna take it week
ETN
by week, but
ETN, if he's healthy, he's got a good matchup for my CMC replacement. I'm just saying we're actively trying to
sure,
be better for that week.
sure,
Um,
sure.
so we'll see how it goes. It's really unfortunate that I got a bye in the playoffs. Stupid. Um,
Yeah, that
but
is
it
a
is what
risk
it
we
is.
run with the early playoffs in the 2 weeks. I think the 2 weeks definitely helps with
Love the
that,
two
though.
weeks though. I
That's
love
a
the
big
2 weeks.
factor.
It's
Even if you
fun.
have a bye in the playoffs, even if it's someone like Christian McCaffrey with a bye in the playoffs. But
Yeah,
you knew that. I mean, those are all things that you're considering throughout the year. Or you should be.
you
And if
can't
you're
really
ready
get
for
rid
them,
of
you're ready for them.
CMC.
So
It's
you
hard
can.
to
I know
with
someone
him.
who'll take him.
You do? You
Of
do?
course,
I
of
sent the
course.
trade off to Hunter. I sent CMC off to Hunter.
I don't think Hunter
Uh,
really trades. I've sent him a couple. I don't
he
know.
declines them at least, which I
Yeah,
appreciate.
I always
I
appreciate a decline.
I always appreciate decline.
You,
At least let me know. You know,
It's interesting watching teams that don't trade. Marcos is a team that doesn't trade. Hunter doesn't really
Russell.
trade much. Russell doesn't trade much. It's always interesting to see how they do. Um, I've seen some of them really pull some teams together, and some of them go down
All
with the
three
ship,
of
and
those guys
others
have won
play
a
just as
championship.
well as yeah, others play just as well as anybody else. So it's kind of like, hey, you to each
Do
their
your thing.
own. To be
Yeah, do
honest.
your thing. Do your thing. All right, brother. Let's get into power rankings and matchup of the week. So
All right,
last
let's do it.
Bryce, my dog. Little preview of what it was and then what it is now. This is your pick of the week. All that damn trash talk he was
All
giving
that
me.
noise, from
Yeah,
Russell.
yap. Man, just you gotta regular season win. It's typical Aggie. But I asked ChatGPT to make this for me, so hopefully he sees this. But
I
this
like
is
it.
every
It's
time
funny.
he talks shit. This is what I was thinking the entire time. I was just smiling at my phone, just thinking of this meme. Um, but all right, here's week 9 power rankings. Russell and Angel gonna be the matchup of the week. Lots of playoff implications on this matchup. So that's what I went with. We got 3-5 and 4-4. One's in, one's out. You know, who if Russell was to get a win here, he's probably in.
What's the
Probably
matchup
in.
look like? The matchup, I want to see what these two guys are dealing with. Let's make a prediction, you and I, on who's going to win this
Okay.
matchup.
All right. He's
Herbert
got Barkley on bye, which
Williams.
hurts.
That is tough, but he's also resting up Pickens, Diggs,
I
Kenneth
would
Reed,
love to
Allen,
see.
Drake London, Tyson
This is
Jenkins.
my opinion. I would love to see Angel put in Kareem Hunt over Kenneth Walker, personally.
This isn't an
Um,
advice. This is not an advice segment.
dude, fuck Russell.
Game hasn't started
Uh,
yet.
Fuck Russell. So I hope Angel's listening to this. I think you should. There's no Pacheco this week, big dog. Kareem Hunt probably gonna eat. At least get a tutty.
Is
Um,
Pacheco out for sure?
yeah, he's out for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's got an MCL sprain. He's probably gonna be out like
yeah.
a week or two.
I dropped him.
Um, really
Low
good to
key.
know.
Yeah, if you want to snag him, he's
Good to
available.
know. Good to know. Not that he'd start, but I just like the depth pieces. Um, all right, but this is the matchup. Ben, who you got? Who's winning? Tell me. Tell me
This
and
is
why.
a this is a tough one because I think Russell's got the better paper team, but I think that Angels got the guys that when they go out and perform are going to be the winning team here.
I agree. I
And
think Angel's gonna win.
we've got Shakir in a game against the Chiefs that's not a must
High
win, but
scoring.
everyone's going to view it as a must win game. They I mean that's your AFC Championship game right there. We've got Hawkinson against who are they playing? Detroit. Okay, Pickens. Oh, I like Pickens. Kyron Herbert versus Jones Brown. I'm gonna take Angel.
I
I would take Angel in this one, and I'm sure that Russell's probably gonna manage to fuck it up somewhere and bench. What's his bench look like? He's got good players on there, or is he gonna do that later?
not really, man. I mean, he's got hurt players.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
Wilson's out. This is gonna be his lineup unless London's out. Then this is gonna probably be his lineup. I imagine he'll slot Myers there if London's out. But yeah, no, I'm leaning Angel too. No hate to Russell. I just think that Kyron's gonna probably have a good games. Pickens will. Shakur's
So
in a really good
you put
matchup.
Hunt in over Walker there.
Yeah, 100%. Hunting over Walker. If you're listening
Interesting.
to this, Angel, go do some research, please. Don't just play off gut. Um, Hunt is
No, no, no.
probably
Play
much.
your team. Play your team, Angel. Do your
Oh, dude,
thing. Do your
do
thing.
some research, brother.
No, no, no. Don't. What are you doing? Don't take this into a research for other team segment. Tell us who you pick. Who you got?
Angel,
Stop it.
Angel.
Stop it. Stop
I
it.
can't.
You're
I
getting
can't. You're lucky. I
sidetracked.
can't.
No,
I can't
fucking
even get
close
to
this
it.
shit out. Yeah, stop
Lucky
it.
I
Go
can't even
back.
get to
Go
it.
back. Go back to what we're doing. We're not coaching other people's teams. Who you picking?
Angel.
Oh, you're picking Angel. Okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
just trying to give him more advice.
No, I think even if he starts Walker, I still am
All right,
picking Angel.
so we're both riding on Angel, and that's just because we hate Russell. That's fine.
I mean, this was scheduled for the Russell hate
This is
segment.
our Russell hate segment.
This is the Russell hate segment.
All right, let's get back to your
Um,
rankings. Who
all
where we
right.
at?
Well, even taking the loss, I still think that I'm one.
Sure.
I am gonna move up Austin one now that he's tied for first record
Rightful.
wise. Ben, you're moving down one.
I'll
Sorry,
take
buddy.
it.
Hunter playoff percentage chance would say he's four. So
Yep.
Hunter's at four.
I think his team says he's
Marcos,
four.
yeah, I agree. Marcos, -1. Surprising big move here, Channing. We all talked about him being the sneaky, maybe 6 seed going into the playoffs. Team's playing well. I think he's 3-0 since he's been back. So three and five. He's
I
got
think
a
I'm the
chance.
only one who said he's the sneaky sixth seed.
We can rewind the tape. I said the same thing.
Okay.
Uh, Russell +4, big time dub. You beat the champ. You get to move up in the power rankings. Um, Jeff starting to kind of dwindle, fade here late, started hot, fading here late. Angel, I would love to see you win and push Russell down next week. Kiki, fading, Barry, faded, Trey, burnt toast. So
I
that's
like
your
it.
power rankings of the week. It's power rankings of the week. Ben, you got anything to add before we get off here, man? This is
Nope.
probably the first podcast that we've went on time.
Nope. I fully support it.
All right, brother. Well,
Like the
I'm gonna
power
do a
rankings. I'm excited to see where it's gonna lead us to.
quick shot this week before we get out of here. This is your matchups. We'll record on Thursday, so you already kind of got people going right
Look at
now.
that.
But
Barry's already got Lamar with 21 points. I'm glad he started him. Big game coming back for Lamar. That was big. Oh,
yeah,
He's got two
got
playing.
kicker. Yeah, Lamar's got 18, but
Oh,
looking
okay.
over here at the
Still
screen, there's still time left. I don't know if they're blowing them
18.
out.
Good.
Oh, they're about to
Waddle's
score a
not going
touchdown.
crazy yet. Who is?
Ravens.
Oh, bad. Bad. Scroll up.
Uh,
Who else has got people playing? What's it? Achan's probably got some points up at
Chance
least.
with
Yep.
15.2 already for Marcos.
Zay.
Flowers 6. That's not great.
Baltimore
You get
defense
10
is
points
good.
out of Baltimore defense. That's pretty good.
Probably the best they've been in a while.
Yeah, you
They've
going
been
against
struggling.
Waddle. Waddle's got 10. That's not terrible.
I'm okay with it right there. I hope it's stagnant. That's all. Man, Henry only
This
4.4. That's a
this
bummer, man.
burnt
I got
toast.
him in an
I got
anytime
him in an
touchdown
important. Yeah. Oh, I don't have
for
him in that,
sure.
but I got him in an important league. He had 2 carries at the goal line in the first drive. I don't know if you
Nah,
saw
I
that or
saw.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
got
and then
stuffed
they
both times.
threw it.
Yeah, yeah, bullshit. All right, man. Let's Oh, we forgot about parlay. Give me
I didn't
one real
forget
quick,
about
brother.
parlay. I don't want to
Give
do a
me
parlay
one.
with you.
You don't
I
want
don't
to do a
want to.
parlay,
No, not with you.
dude? I put it in last week.
No, you didn't.
I put something in last
You
week.
changed it. I want to make this clear because I want to call your ass out. I've tried to do three parlays with you, and you fucked up every single one. You changed every single one. That's bullshit.
I didn't like
Come
Barry's
on.
leg.
It's
Barry's
not
leg was
about is
terrible.
this is not about what you like or dislike. This is about the boys building the fucking parlay. So no, I'm sitting out this week. I'm building my own.
It's all right. I follow you on Fliff. I'll just tail it.
No, no, you won't. You'll tail it, and then you'll find something you don't like
And then
about it,
I'll
and you'll change
add
it.
something to
And you
it.
change it. You change it.
Did we hit on one earlier this year?
Don't worry about it. You didn't.
I think we did.
You
I
didn't.
think we did.
No, we were going to. We were going to, and we didn't. Chiefs lost to the Jags. That busted
Ah,
it. It was
damn.
like for 100 something. And that was the first one that you fucked up, and you didn't follow. You took out my pick. You took out my. I think it was a Rashad White anytime touchdown. Hey, touching on this though, all of our picks were wrong last week. Every single
Yeah,
one.
every single one of them. Yeah, I
Every
was hoping
single
I was
one.
gonna be the only one that was right,
Terrible.
but technically the one that I replaced on Barry's hit.
Yeah. So look, if you listen to this, we don't have a parlay for you this week, but if you want to throw out a couple picks, a couple locks that you feel are good, put them in the group message and we'll build something there. And those who want to tell and those who are real dogs, the boys who will actually tell and we'll get in on this, they can. Just know
Ooh,
Travis, he's the fact machine. So if you say something that's
not on bet, brother.
different than what he thinks, he's not gonna tell. He has no faith in the boys.
Oh no, not a Drake May anytime touchdown. I don't want
His
that.
was just as accurate as yours was.
True.
Just as
What I
accurate as yours
replaced
was.
it with.
The first week you were wrong as well, and I wasn't. That's fine.
It's
Hey,
true.
that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Taking my money. Taking my
All
only
right,
money on winnings. Pick 'em.
a
All
little
right,
late
brother.
one, not a lot to cover. We'll see you boys next week.
Later.